Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome back to my Voodoo Vince Let's Play. And we have made it to the second last area, the Bayou. Also, fun story, this is going to be the longest section, most likely. It might end up actually tied with the final section, but this is a pretty long area. We have 4 major things we need to do. We need to get a crawfish, we got to get some onions, we got to get some sausage, and then we got to win a boat race. So we're going to run over and we're going to meet up with our good pal, I don't know his name, Chef Man Jimmy. I think his name is Jimmy, don't quote me on that, I don't actually know, I'm making it up. I'm not actually making it up, I'm like, believing that's his name. We'll find out soon enough.
Excuse me.
Well, I'll be a talking monkey.
Hi there, colorful local character. I'm looking for a place called the Carnival de Prave.
Sure, I can help you. But Claudette, Jimmy don't do nothing for free. Tell you what, I'm whopping up a mess of gumbo, and I need a few ingredients. You give me what I need, and I'll show you the way across my swamp.
What a surprise. What do you need?
Well, I need some onion, I need some sausage, and I need me a nice, big, juicy crawfish. You bring me all this stuff and I'll have the best dang gumbo ever.
Onion, sausage, crawfish. Got it.
Now, just to show I'm all hot, I'm going to let you use my deluxe toy swamp boat free of charge. Be sure to always park it at the dock, though, or there'll be trouble. Get me? You have fun now, little monkey.
I'm a genius. It's totally Jimmy. Also, we get access to his little car thing, which is super great and useful. It's actually really nice because this essentially lets you, test out how to use the vehicle. What do you call this? A hoverboat, almost, I guess? It lets you, get comfortable with using it before, jumping into a hard section where you have to do a race involving it. Though, let's be honest, the race isn't super difficult. Which is honestly really nice. I know I compare it to, Donkey Kong 64 a lot. I'm not really sure why exactly, that's just the one game that always comes to mind. But, there's that one segment, I can't remember which world it is in Donkey Kong 64, but the one where you have to fight the boss's Lanky against the giant, blowfish, and you're put into a raft. And that's the first time you've ever been in a raft in the entire game. So not only do you have to learn how to control the raft, but you have to fight a boss at the same time while doing it. So that's kind of annoying. So it's actually really nice here that, they teach you how to use the vehicle before you really need to.
Crawdaddy dwells in the deep waters here. Catching him will present a devilish challenge. You must plumb the depths, complete the path, then lure him.
So here's where we get the crawfish. And not only are we going to be crawfishing it up, we're also going to be shrimp scuba diving. As soon as there we go, that's how you get into the vehicle. Yeah, so we get to drive this, little submersible around and be so totally awesome and fun.
You are one step closer to your goal.
I will once again mention my slight disdain for the fact that literally every time I cut something, it then cuts to it floating to the top. Like, after the first time, I get it. I understand what you're trying to do here. It's fine. It's not as bad here because there's only 2 of them, but once we get to the other side of the pond, whatever this is, we have to do it 3 more times. Like, I understand what's happening. So we're going to traverse to the other side, and we're going to pull this lever, because that will lower the bridge. Look at that, we're solving puzzles and everything, we're geniuses. Man, why are we so smart? I don't even know. This is a little game for babies. I say that, but I'm a grown man playing it, so what does that make me? It makes me someone with great taste, who has fun, and doesn't judge others based on the games they play. What up now? Random, made-up person I can easily win an argument against. But yeah, so we're just going to pretty much run the small little obstacle course. It's pretty fast, pretty easy. pull more levers and clearly get attacked non-stop by moles. Because moles are the worst. Not to be confused with the TV show The Mole, which honestly, from what I remember from it, was actually pretty good. If you don't know what The Mole is, the TV show, I recommend giving it a Google, see if it's something that interests you. But yeah, so essentially when we pulled the lever, we just opened up, an underwater passage, so we can now move our submersible from this pond to the next pond. And then once we're through here, we can Louisiana Crawdad Fish or Dad. I don't know what that means. I just strung words together and hope they fit. But yes, we're going to cut a couple more. It'll be easy.
It is best to keep
Boom.
clear of him if you have not found
Always
a way
with,
to travel.
the smash cut to show you what you just did. And boom. Nope, wrong, incorrect. Boom, there we go. And once more. Boom goes the dynamite. So we've cut them all open. Now we can get out of here. And we can go back to, where's the dock? There we go. Found the dock, and we can continue on our merry little journey. So now we get to climb an obstacle course. And this is bringing back flashbacks to that second area where I constantly just, touched the edge of the water and just died immediately. Very sad. But we got through. We're getting through. We have skills and it does not pay our bills. Jump it. Twist it. Pull it. Nice. I won't lie, this is really long and meandery. I don't even know if that's a real word. I assume it is, because you could say it's meandering. So would meandery? I don't know. I'm not an English professor. Words are hard. Come at me. Nice, we got to the elevator. Perfect. We're the best. And go. Oh, I missed. Well, that was awkward. That was unfortunate. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Deal, team? Deal. Luckily, I have, 8 lives. Don't know what I would do if I ever ran out of lives. Perfect. There we go. And now I'm just paranoid, so I'm gonna, wait for safety before I actually do the jump. And up we go. Nice. And now all we have to do is completely run around this and, pull another lever. Because if we're going to be brutally honest, that's pretty much what this game is. Run around, jump, and pull levers. If you don't like any of those things, do not play this game. Good, and now we can set up our genius trap. But first we have to get back into our submersible. Sous-marin. Oh god, I got scared there. I thought I could maybe float all the way over, but I got scared. So let's try it this way. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you, Vince. Oh god. Yep, there we go. We made it. Way faster than running around again. Perfect. So essentially what we need to do here is first hit the big red button.
Is one
You always need to hit big red
You can't
buttons.
hurt him.
If anyone ever tells you not to press the big red button, ignore them and hit the big red button, because only good things happen. But yeah, so we just need to get the crawfish in here and have him attack us. There we go. And he's trapped. We win.
Thanks, little monkey. Now, I don't suppose you brought any sausage along as well.
And now we go back to our little boat. And we go into the next area. Let's do it. Turns out that was not the proper place at all. That was just a little tunnel. And no, that's actually closed. That was also wrong. Don't worry. We'll figure this out. There we go. That looks like a passageway. Perfect. Jean Lafitte's ship. Or maybe it's Jean Lafitte. Uh-huh.
The onions you seek for Jimmy's gumbo lie within.
Because I guess we're in, what,
the boat
Louisiana?
ship. Drive the boat to it and look
Somewhere like
for
that?
way inside.
I don't know. They're Cajun or something. I'm afraid I don't have all cultures in the world memorized. You'll have to cut me some slack. So yeah, this one's actually really easy. It's generally, like, to get off this ship, we just need to pull a lever, then we can go through a door. Really easy. And then we just need to track down the onions. So even though it keeps asking us for sausage, we're saving it for last. This is also, I think, the first instance where we find the crabs. The crabs are probably the scariest enemy in the game, mostly because if you kill them, like, 4 more spawn. And we will get to an area where they spawn like 8 crabs all at once at you. Which then if you kill them, of course, 4 more. So just, you know, you do the multiplication tables and find out how many shrimps or crabs you're actually getting attacked by. Yeah, we pulled the lever, door's open. And I think they mean for you to, you know, use the pin to travel around behind the ship. Because you have all those little glowing balls for the pins. But why would you ever need to do that when you can just jump and float down? Don't ask me, but we're now inside the ship. And we're just going to pick up all these little things, because ideally, if I'm lucky, I can get one more health bar before we reach the carnival. Ooh, mirror. You don't see that in games anymore. Also, is that a poop in the toilet? I think that was a poop in the toilet. Gross. But yeah, because mirrors are hard, don't you know? I mean, I say that, but they are actually hard. So yeah, we run through, and we have found ourselves some onions. Who knew that onions were alive and had legs? They've been manipulated by zombie powder, zombie dust. So yeah, all we gotta do is we gotta hunt them down, we just gotta smack them around a bit, and push them onto the red dot. Captured, and 2 more to go. Perfect. We'll grab the zombie power first, or the voodoo power. Gift cow, yes please. Ooh, that one was actually, wow, that one went really easily. Nice. And 1 more onion to go. I see him. I see him there being scared. Come on. Please, please, come on. There, no. Yep. Just hit him. Just hit him into the circle. Yeah, there you go. Almost, almost. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So now all it's missing is the sausage. Or as Jimmy says, sausage.
Thanks, little monkey. Now, I don't suppose you brought any sausage along as well.
But he also calls us a monkey, so who knows how good he really is. I just got that last skull sticker because it was bothering me just being there all by itself. So we're going to zoom down the way and find our last entrance, which is right here. Earth, water, and wood, not to be confused with earth, wind, and fire.
Something smells like sausage. I hope it's sausage.
I also hope it's sausage, Voodoo Vince. So this is the longest area in the Bayou, mostly because we need to run all the way around, and then we have to kill a bunch of dudes and then go into the actual factory itself and do a really small puzzle. It's not a bad puzzle, it just takes a while. Just pin your way to freedom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's go over the tree. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Well. Don't forget, water's an instant death. Would you like to be insta-killed? If so, jump in water. If you die in the water, you die in real life. So let's try this way. I see an arrow, and it all looks very promising. I did say this is quite a large map. Looks like that is not actually the proper way. And it looks like we need to actually go back the other way. But let's try over here. So, can I walk on this gate? Nope, cannot walk on gates. Okay, well, now we know for sure. Which means our only option is to actually climb the tree like we were trying to do initially. Only this time do it without being bad. And I immediately proceed to slide down the tree. Perfect. Good job, me. Yeah, just float our way to freedom. Now there are actually multiple paths that we can take here. I'm taking this one because it's honestly not super bad, though the other one might actually end up being faster. But they both lead to the same spot in the end, so it doesn't really matter. We're just going to run past every single enemy. We don't need to kill them. They're not going to do anything for us anyway. Hello, gators. Yep, just don't mind me. Not mind me. Yep. Those are probably the tankiest enemies in the entire game. Yeah, I'm not going to go for that voodoo power. It's not worth my time. But yeah, the gators are... again, they die. Everything pretty much dies in one hit if you use your voodoo power. But those guys can deal a lot of damage to you. And takes a lot of hits, like punches, to kill them. We will have to kill a bunch of them at the very end of this area. But we'll reach then when we'll reach it when we get there. No point worrying about it just yet. We're just gonna travel over the floating planks. Perfect. Where exactly do I go? Because I don't want to fall in the water again. Aha! Perfect. Look at that. I figured it out. Now, there is a lever there. Yeah. there's no point me pulling it just yet. What it does is pardon me, it opens the outhouse that's across the way from me, and then inside that outhouse is another voodoo power, but we don't need to go out of our way to get it. We have more voodoo powers than we'll ever actually end up seeing, and it's just out of the way, and it is a timed puzzle, so there's no point going for it. Oh my goodness, that's so many of the mole people. The nice thing is that I think we will actually end up getting another health bar before we reach the carnival. And we can even, pick up a couple hearts just for safety. And we're nearly done with the outside area. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a boat race, but it's not that bad. As I went into the wrong building. Oh, some zombie dust. Perfect. And let's just climb up here. It's a little bit odd, this section right here, because again, they give you like a shortcut, like right here. Here is your shortcut. We now activated this small elevator. And you're just kind of there and you're like, well, literally all I had to do is now pull this lever to activate this. Could I not have gotten a shortcut sooner? Is that not possible? But the answer is no. You don't deserve a shortcut sooner. Yeah, we're in the boat. We opened the gate. So now we have to push all these red buttons and then race the gates that we put down. Easy enough. And hit the red buttons. And all we're trying to do is go around this arena that we just opened. Also, I missed that red button because I'm dumb. Yeah. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I have faith. Nice. Nice. And we did it. Perfect. So we're going to dock, and we have now reached the sausage factory. But Grim, you say, how will you get into the sausage factory? And the answer is by killing gators. Haha! It's at this point that I discovered that I don't actually have voodoo powers, and I took a hit, and it dealt me a lot of damage. Luckily, the fighting isn't super bad, though it's not super great for me either. So pretty much we're just going to punch them until we get enough, balls to fill up our voodoo meter, and then we're just going to wipe them all out at once. Again, it's one of those things where if I even had, 8 full zombie meters, it wouldn't have done anything, because the second you fall to your death, or you die, generally it's through, falling to your death, because it's an insta-kill, you immediately lose all your voodoo meters. So even if I had 8 full ones and I fell into the water, I would have lost them all. But yeah, we killed the gators, they're dead. Now we're going to go into the sausage factory and do our little puzzle.
I hope you're good with machines. The grinder needs to be fed. Every snack you give it will create a single portion of filling.
So here, we need to pretty much pull a bunch of levers, change a bunch of directions on this sausage plant, and then feed it. What are we going to feed it with? Well, rodents. Because that's how the world works. Perfect. We're just going to hit every single lever that we can, and it'll be easy. Not entirely sure what this lever's for. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't really do much, or anything at all, but I'll hit it anyway. Who knows, maybe one day it'll be useful. We're going to reverse the cup direction. We're going to reverse the, whatever this thing's called, direction. And we're going to start putting stuff on the conveyor belts. Yep. But we're also really, really close to that new health bar, so if we'll try to grab as many as we can. Yoink, yoink, and yoink. Good. So it says we need 3. That's actually a lie. We need 9. But they only give us 5 rodents to feed. The reason why is because you need 3 rodents to make a piece of ground meat, but you need 3 pieces of ground meat to make a sausage. So yeah, we're just going to ride with them, have a happy little fun time. Following them down the conveyor. Oh, one fell off. That can happen. Perfect. And back on he goes. No, there he goes. He's going up. At the far end of the arena. Wait a sec, he fell. What? Did I mess something up? Entirely possible. Quick, race it. Can I get there? Oh, darn. Turns out there was one more lever that I forgot to pull. Luckily, the rats, for some reason, are immune from falling down all the way. So the good thing is that the rats are going to get up here. And now we can just put these guys back on. And that one rat managed to jump over the entire apparatus. So that's really just doubly unlucky, but that's okay. Somebody to put him back on. Or did he? It looked like he ran across, but he counted as 2. That's really peculiar. I don't know. Don't ask me. But yep, and also it turns out you don't have to worry about blood in this game. They thought of that in order to make it for everyone. Rated E for everyone. Rodents, when they get smushed into ground meat, bleed green. They just create some green ooze. That's it. And yeah, we're just going to follow back over because we want to get those last 2 zombie dust. And there it is. Nice. Another full health bar. And now we get to watch. Now again, we do end up needing 9 total, and we've only fed 7, and we get 5 at a time, so we are going to have to send a couple more back up. Yep, and it shot some ground beef into the thing. Shot a second piece of ground beef, and now we only need 1 more piece of ground beef. And 2 more rodents. So we're just going to send them all, because better safe than sorry. Perfect. And now we're just going to go over here and we have to wait. Because once we've gotten all 3 pieces of ground beef into the sausage maker, it will then drop a sausage that is going to fall, and we actually have to pull this lever to then catch the sausage itself so it doesn't fall into the abyss. Perfect. And now everything is prepared for when the sausage gets made. And since we literally have nothing else to do, let's just run around and grab a couple, zombie dust containers. I don't think we'll end up getting, a 7th health bar, but a man can dream. Don't ruin your dreams. Yep, and here's where the sausage is going to end up. Spit it out. And spit it down. Perfect, there it goes. It's on its way. And there's a couple zombie dust that I didn't get, but whatever, it's fine. And here comes the sausage. Schlock. We win. Now we just have a boat race and a boss fight, and we're on to the last area.
That looks mighty fine. This here's gonna be one wallop of gumbo. You did a fine job, little monkey. Let's just let that simmer for a while. How about you and me have a friendly little swamp boat race while we wait? After that, I'll show you to the carnival.
Okay, okay. For some reason, I don't entirely trust this guy.
So we're going to go to get our boat, and we're going to go perform in a boat race. It's a really easy race. It's kind of hard to, fail it. There are a couple shortcuts lying around. That should take no time at all. And away we go. And I proceeded to immediately miss that first shortcut, because I can. Honestly, the course is pretty simplistic. There are some boosts every now and then. A couple shortcuts. Aside from that, it's just really straightforward. There's nothing, super exciting or complex about it. Just try not to run over the debris, because the debris will slow down your boat. Boom. It is nice in that it tells you how, far away you are seconds-wise from your opponent, or how far ahead you are. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any rubber banding, which is really nice, because nothing makes races worse than, knowing that there's rubber banding in the game. Good. One lap done, 2 to go. Let's try to go for the shortcut this time. There we go. Nice. Got the shortcut. And we're on our way.
Look out, monkey man! You can't beat me!
Just pretend you're playing like Diddy Kong Racing, and for some reason Voodoo Vince is the super secret character. But yeah, we're off, and should be done relatively soon. We don't even know where our challenger is. And boom, look at that, even found a second secret. Quick shortcuts, and we'll hit lap 3 any second now. Any second now. There it is. Nice. Perfect. And then once we quickly finish up this race, we then go on to the boss fight and to the last part of the game.
You can't beat me.
The last part of the game it's going to be a bit long. There's like 3 sections again, roughly, before you start essentially the big final boss fight. And the big final boss fight has quite a few sections of its own, so
I'm just toying with you.
that's, I mean, it's not bad. Each aspect that they have put together for you is relatively unique, so it's not like you're always just doing the exact same thing over and over.
That's how it's done.
There's our second shortcut. Look at how far ahead we are. We are so far ahead, it's not even funny.
Look out, monkey man.
And then we'll just, win. Boom.
I should be getting paid. Ha! In your face, crawdad!
I think there was something wrong with my controller.
How's about we hit up the Carnival Deprave now?
Good news for you there. the carnival decided to come to you. I need to keep you busy for a bit, but now, my friend, is finally here.
We meet again. Kind of you to help Jimmy with his gumbo. But he was just fine time for me to hatch my next spell. I think it will blow you away.
Great! What now? Giant crab? Giant dog? Maybe a giant carrot?
I really like those ideas. But no! It's a little tempest I like to call Hurricane Hannah. Hold on to your hat. It's going to get windy.
Can't imagine anything windier than you.
So here's our boss fight. A hurricane made from our gumbo. What I will say is, it's almost like every single person we meet ends up being, our enemy. Maybe we should stop trusting people. Dolly, Jimmy, other people. So essentially this boss fight is relatively simple. Pretty much you just run, you flip the switches on all three of these hovers, and then we once again throw ourselves in and hurt ourselves in order to hurt the boss. So she will spit out daily household items at us, which are very scary and do damage if they hit us. And as we progress through, she'll start shooting out more and more of them. But so far for these early stages, it's really easy to just serpentine. And that wind will push her back and expose another windmill thing. I don't know what those are actually called. I mean, it looks like a windmill. And boom. Yep, we threw ourselves into it, got burst into pieces, and we hurt her. And then we start again. Back to start. What are you guys doing? Getting into trouble. Except now she's going to start shooting even more stuff at us. These ones, again, it's not that bad. We can just pretty much skirt the whole way. The only ones that are actually scary are those ones right there, the cement trucks, because they're so huge. But there's one, there's two, and we're heading for three. Run, stupid! And jump over and do it all again. And now it gets really dangerous. She just, spits up everything she has under the sun. I don't even know where you find, 37 bathtubs. It's ridiculous. Oh dear. Oh dear. Please cease. See, no. Juked it. Yep, cease and desist. Run for your life. Oh dear. Come on. Go, 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 go. I don't like you and you don't like me, so just let me put an end to you so I can continue on my journey, please. Okay, we're heading to 3. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Oh, that's so close. Ow, no, it hit me. No, just slow and steady wins the race. Come on. Oh dear. Oh, that was really close. Oh, I'm so skilled. And 3, and now let's go finish her off. Finish her off and head to the end of the game. Haha, take that, Hurricane Hannah. I am Voodoo Vince, and I am the greatest. And you are nothing, for you are dead. Perfect. So there you have it. We're just going to grab the Voodoo power and head to the next section. And I'll see you in the final video. Have a good day.